Good morning. I will talk about disinformation and abortions. I will tell you what I think about abortions, as if I never did. I told you many times. I'll tell you again. All right. First, this story from Sweden. It started with an interview with Ebba Busch Thor. She's the chairman of the Christian Democrat Party here in Sweden. She looks nice. Yeah. She's a globalist. So she's a good-looking globalist, which I think is not very common. Usually these globalists, they look like crap. Yeah, but she looks nice. Something more wrong with this lady. Yeah. Anyway, so she was interviewed about the riots earlier here in Sweden, and she said this. You see, there was a lot of cops that were injured. And she commented, and she said, why, instead of 100 injured cops, there were not 100 injured Islamists? All right, that's what she said. And then Public Service News did a story on this in Arabic, Somali, and Kurdish. Yeah, they do these shows, you know. Yeah, tax-funded shows for these people. And then they translated the word Islamist to Muslims. You see, they changed the word, right? So instead it became, why didn't the police injure Muslims? That was the story in these 3 shows, in 3 different languages. Yeah. So of course it was deliberate, of course, systematic. Disinformation. Yeah. And not only this, in the Somali show, they changed the word injure to kill. So it became, why didn't the cops kill Muslims? You see? That's right. And there's a lot of fuss about this now here in Sweden. And Public Service News, they had to apologize. It was a very lame apology. They said, oh, they were tired and stressed out. So they did this mistake. Yeah, right. You knew exactly what you were doing. Right. Okay, so now abortions. The pro-abortionists in the United States, they are sort of extra angry now because they believe that they will no longer, well, it will be harder for them to butcher babies. Yeah. So, yeah, there's something with the Supreme Court. There's a law coming, yeah. And they got very angry, and now they have threatened, for instance, they threatened people in the Supreme Court, yeah. And they had to put up fences around the Supreme Court in the United States. You know what CNN said? They said, oh, these fences, they are for the right-wing extremists. I have a question to you Democrats in the United States. Did you buy this? By any chance, did you think this was true? If you listen to CNN, I don't know. So I think that's another example of disinformation, yeah. Which they accuse us of, right? Yeah. So that's what's going on. And I want to tell you what I think about abortions. I think it's murder. Yeah. I always thought it was murder. You see? Yeah. I'm convinced it's murder. They are actually killing people. They are killing humans. They are no different. They are just inside the mother's body. That's the difference. But it's a human being, and you are killing it. Yeah. I get very upset when I listen to pro-abortionists. Yeah, I get angry, really angry, when I hear them talk. Here in Sweden, it's legal to abort a child, to kill a child, up until 18 weeks of pregnancy. Which I think is a total disaster. Yeah. And of course there are lefties who are pushing for now 21 weeks, you know, they are pushing this further. Yeah. And, you know, in the United States, in some states, it's legal to kill the child up until birth. So they are just pushing it further. I also heard this. There was some proposal from Democrats in California, I believe, to make it legal to kill a child 2 weeks after birth. See? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. All right. I checked this out. I believe this is true. The heart starts beating after 16 days. And after 5 weeks, there's brain activity. And they detected children inside the mother's body who were smiling. Yeah? After 12 weeks. Right. There's no wonder. I don't wonder about the United States crashing. Because that's what I think is going on. The United States is crashing. I think this is one of the main reasons for this. Yeah. If you start killing children, well, that's the end of the civilization. The start of the end. Yeah. You don't do this. It's not human. It's murder. It's what it is. You are legally murdering children. And we are doing it here in Sweden too, you know. So, all right. Be good.